Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Nier Automata. To Nier Automata. The big finale. Hopefully. That is the plan. I believe that we are far enough into the final routes of the game, the main story of the game, that we should be able to wrap everything up in this last stream. So that is our plan. Hey Sally Acorn, do I like Godzilla? You know what? I'm not a huge Godzilla expert, but I think that Godzilla is pretty cool. Yeah, I like Godzilla. When I was little, I had this friend. When I was really little, I had this friend who was really into Godzilla. And he had like all the movies on VHS tape. And I remember the one, he said I could borrow one to watch, and the one that I picked, just based on the covers, was Biolante. I just thought that it looked really cool because of the cover. But yeah, anyways. Nier Automata. The movie, the game. I select that says AG. So, let's do this. It seems like, even in the story, it definitely seems like we are coming towards a conclusion. So, it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens. We can kind of see some stuff that's going on. A2 is kind of quickly gained empathy for the robots, I feel like, whereas 9S has only just kind of grown more and more hatred towards them. Yeah, we unlocked the final key to get into the big old tower. You know what, since we're 9S, why don't we... might as well fight some of these big robots on the way, maybe get some XP. Little extra XP never hurt anyone. Sally says, I got the arcade archive games by Nintendo and Konami. I'm just gonna detonate it. It could be cool to subjugate this big freaking T-Rex robot, but right now I think we just want the XP. Then again, if we subjugate it, which we've never done before, we probably should try that now that I think about it, just to see what it's like. Maybe the next one, if there is another one we run into. Because then technically, I guess he could help us get more XP from killing other robots. Probably. Do I remember Track and Field? That's the NES game, right? They used the power pad. I never actually, I've never got to try out a power pad for myself. I don't know if we could subjugate these ones. Let's see. The arcade game Track and Field. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever played an arcade Track and Field, actually. Oh, he's got a halo on his head. Look, he's helping us fight the other robots. Hell yeah. Good job. So that's what it's like to subjugate a robot. Now, do we get XP for what he destroys? Let's see. Let's see. I can't tell. That's pretty cool that we could just make them our friends like that. It's a button mashing game. I remember playing this game at Chuck E. Cheese one time where it was like you played as dinosaurs and they were running and you had to like mash one button to run really fast and then you had to hit another button to jump over hurdles, and you were trying to beat another dinosaur in a race. Just randomly remembered that right now. Gosh, I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in forever. There's a Chuck E. Cheese by where my grandpa lives that I used to go to sometimes when I was little. Alright, so now can we hack into these? Is that how this works? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was just yawning a bit. Don't mind me, I'm not like really super tired or anything, I don't know. This doesn't really count as social interaction, but social interaction kind of tires me out anyways, like just socializing or talking. I'll get over it, it's no big deal. Ugh. Oh. Did we not hit all the keys yet? This one, huh? Okay. How long did I sleep? I slept a decent amount. I didn't get like a full 8 hours, but I slept like enough. I did wake up kind of early though. I usually wake up early so I can feed and take Walter out and stuff. Oh, you were having nightmares last night. That's not good. That orb was revealed the whole time. I was just taking out all the little bots just in case I had to.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the trophies.
Alright.
That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
Oh boy, I wonder what the special prize is gonna be. I don't blame you, Sally. You know, sometimes nightmares can make you really uncomfortable. Whoa, that's like the hardest thing we've ever hacked into.
Cause is most likely concerned over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Ow.
Out of my way!
Okay, can we subjugate any of you suckers? Ah, they don't want me to focus on anyone else. Hang on. Damn, even these guys take a while to hack into. Ow! Okay, if I could subjugate this guy, then he could probably help me. Oh, I should have kept the other guy who I subjugated. I don't know what happened to him. He must have got lost. Okay, I can't subjugate. Ah, it's okay. We'll just take these guys out, no big deal. They're just jealous that I'm gonna get the special prize. What do you think the special prize is gonna be, Sally Acorn? Is it gonna be like something that you would get out of a cereal box? Like a keychain or a bobblehead or...
Damn it! They won't stop coming.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so we shouldn't have started killing them. We should have just kept focusing on hacking.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Oh, an ally's coming. Is it going to be A2? Oh!
Wait.
Wow, they actually come into play, huh?
9S.
I've never played
We've been
Fortnite, actually.
expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Sure do.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Whoops. If they sacrifice themselves fighting these robots, it's going to be kind of silly. Then again, I guess they're not really battle droids.
Can.
None of this makes any sense.
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Sure, it makes sense. Why not? You're my friend. I want to get in the tower. So my friends are helping me get in the tower. It's all quite simple, 9S. Who's your favorite singer? It's a good question. When I think of like things musically, I don't generally think of like a favorite singer. I do think of like a favorite band. I could tell you my favorite bands. I really like Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd, Ween, and the Beatles are in like my top 3 bands. Like all like those are like my top 3 bands. But I do like a lot of other bands. I like Sublime a lot. Who else? It's kind of hard to think on the spot. There's some bands where I just like, there's an album or two I really like, but then I'm not like super huge on all of their music. Like I really like a few, like a good handful of like King Crimson's stuff. Like their first album's really good, and then they have really good songs from other albums. Do I like Roblox? I've never played Roblox, but that one's kind of like,
Closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
it's kind of like Minecraft, right?
Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all.
No, Roblox, I'd have to try.
What happened?
Fortnite, I haven't
It's the
tried.
barrier.
Popola!
No, don't. You can't do anything. The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm.
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
What sins?
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Are they talking about what the previous versions of themselves did? Which, was it actually a sin? I thought they were just doing their job.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Now, Devila and Popola are seen as antagonists to the protagonists in Replicant. Though I guess they had a motive for themselves, which you can argue made sense. So I don't get how these versions of themselves saw the old ones as having committed a sin. Maybe when Fax shows up, or Sword, if Sword shows up, I can ask them to clarify. Data records discovered for units Devil and Popula. Do you wish to open it? I'll open it later. Okay, we should probably open it now. That's funny. We get this far into the game and they're like, we'll just open that later. I should have just committed to the joke. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devil and Poplar models, are defective. Record, transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popula models. It is the only reason we exist at all. Okay, observe the project. That's their main objective. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well, but we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Okay. Watch out. Watch out! What is this, Navi? Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popula. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. I'm surprised that the androids have been given, like, the ability to get infected and stuff. I think that'd be one thing they'd leave out, unless they were really just trying to make them as accurate to humans as possible. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. You can't just take it as consent, you gotta make sure that they're giving consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloody, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, What? Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage, and hopefully... Well, we might as well check. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it would require new connectors as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Well, at least there's a nice breeze. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devilish sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the Black Scrawl started raging out of control. I thought the Black Scrawl actually ended up not being a real disease and it was more supposed to be the Shades trying to get back to their bodies or I don't know. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popla and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popla. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devil and Popla models from another town. Uh-oh. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, also I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face yet such different smiles. How she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. It's funny because we're getting like like a storyline and then flashbacks in that storyline, like all within text. It's like we're reading a book with different timelines going on. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devil and Popla models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered... Uh-oh, is the stream... It says no data, but it should be fine. YouTube, why are you being weird? Okay, it's fine. We gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. Okay, this is starting to make sense. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. Now how the heck did they launch something to the moon? We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popla models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with the unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. and though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we could do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I thought she said that the smile calmed her down. Apparently, not quite enough. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left the town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. Mustard. We lose the sun as dark clouds gathered overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them, we're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devil and Popula were who they are. Who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone, I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky, it stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try to retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we could just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support her body. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Damn. And that's the Devil and Popula that's been in this game, I suppose. Okay. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popula models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. What the? Why? Who the hell would program them to feel guilty? That's just sadistic. That doesn't seem like beneficial to anybody.
That is all that
This game is
remains
so
from their
silly with
personal
how
record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popula seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Wow, the pods are
Query:
slowly
why
gaining
does this tower
sentience.
possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so
Oh, there we
easily
go.
accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
I wouldn't call that easy. We had to do all the key stuff, and that took quite a while. Whoa, I think this setup
Corrupted
is
your
a
units.
trap. I think I'm telling you. Wait, are these androids? What the hell? That's weird. Huh. I wonder why we're fighting androids. Oh, well, all the androids on the bunker got corrupted, right? So I guess these could be corrupted androids. I was about to say, I like how they leave the bodies behind so we could see what we've done, but then the body vanished. Hey, these things are
And thank you for choosing
not
the
nearly as
Tower
over-leveled as
System
the other
Services.
enemies.
We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today.
Thank you.
Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead.
Oh,
You're
I feel
going
so
to
welcome.
love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
9S, this is a fun, awesome time, and there's gonna be a special prize. He really needs to learn to just relax and start enjoying himself. It's a pretty room. A bunch of 2Bs.
2B models?
Start laughing hysterically. Yep.
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Look at his big blue eyes. Until he accidentally destroys the real 2B. Imagine if we could just subjugate one of the 2Bs and then we could just pretend that she's the original 2B. And then we can all live happily ever after. To be or not to be? Good question, K-Chan. And also, welcome to the big finale.
To be! Don't worry.
Don't worry, 2B, I'm just gonna hack. I'm just gonna hack and hack and hack until I can't hack no more. Hey Donga, how's it going? Hello JR2S. What? Retus? Is that a Nier pun? Oh yeah, I guess if I was an Android model, I would have J as my letter, huh? How is this not domestic violence? Well, I don't think 2B and 9S are a couple, to be fair. That'd be a really weird form of domestic violence, just hacking into your spouse over and over again. Hey, we leveled up. All these freaking blues. And I just realized I don't think I have my hacking chip set up right now because I was playing as A2 before. So I'm not getting my hacking, the bonus effect. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, screw it. I was trying to do some melee stuff to just switch it up, but no. Hacking is the way to go when your name is 9S. If I'm being honest, guys, 9S is kind of a hack. Do you have forest smoke in LA? It's like the gates of hell here. Not where I'm at. Usually when we have like forest smoke and like ash, it's because the mountains immediately next to us have caught on fire. Usually when the higher up stuff catches on fire, it doesn't really come down here. I think the wind currents kind of push everything east more than it pushes it south.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Uh-oh. Okay. That abrupt explosion and scream. Ah! Are we gonna swap to A2 now?
Alert.
Yep.
The structure known
How did
as
I
the
know?
tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
How do we know? Are we gonna come across Devil and Popola's dead bodies? I don't see their bodies out here actually. Maybe they
Report.
managed to make
Mail
it.
Notification received from access point.
Did it just say I got mail? But I have to check mail at a thing, don't I? Oh, well, too late now. We just drop down here. Wait, is there a safe spot nearby here? I forget. Let's see. Oh, there is one. It's right down there. It seems like the fact we got mail, they really pointed it out, so it must be important. Plus we could save. We haven't quick saved yet. Wait, Emil fishing info? Wait, Emil can send us... Hey friends, thanks for stopping by. Are you into fishing at all? For a while I ate whatever I could to get my hands on just to survive, so I actually know a fair bit about the art of angling. So today I decided to let you on with some juicy info. Different areas have different fishing spots. As a rule, you're usually going to find freshwater fish in rivers, saltwater fish in the sea. You can also catch things like starfish or horseshoe crabs in shoals, but if you're looking for a huge catch, you'll need to aim for the deepest depths. Ponds of boiling oil in the desert usually filled with machine fish. Most of what you'll find in pipes buried across the world is plain garbage. Keep out, you might pull up something good. If you're looking for rare fish, there are more exotic fish than you can shake a stick out in a subterranean lake near where I live. That's just a quick zip and zoom away from the city ruins. That's it, I think. Later. Hi there, I'm kind of bored out of my mind over here, so how about swinging by the store? I've got some pretty good stuff on hand, or probably. Okay. And then there's a bunch of Council of Humanity. Thousands of years have passed since well, hang on. Okay, we can start here. Oh, they all say the same thing. No, they don't. I lied. Warmint remains deadlocked. Now's our moment. Don't lose hope. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm glad we got some mail from a meal. A mail. Oh, we can save from here, actually. Never mind. There we go. I gotta remember that you can save wirelessly if you're close enough. I wonder if they said that there were some survivors just so that we had some enemies for A2 to fight on the way. How did I miss this? I can't open that either because I'm not 9S. Damn, that's probably like a special weapon or something too. That sucks.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis.
Sure is.
The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
Dang, I can't believe I missed that chest. Hey, Turbo Tells the Retro Classic Gamer. Wow, so you have leveled up from regular Tells to Turbo Tells, huh? Championship Edition.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. I actually have that for PS4. It's not bad. I do kind of wish that they had the console version of Third Strike instead of the arcade version. It's just a little better for like versus mode stuff. And then also, I don't like that they don't have it so that the L1 and L2 buttons are all the punches and all the kicks, because that's so helpful when you're playing people. And a spam caller is calling my phone. I'm not gonna answer it. Wait a minute! This looks just like the library from Replicant, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is exactly the library from Replicant. That's cool, now I'm kinda glad I played Replicant.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a
What's a
data storage
library?
facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I guess computers would wonder why a
I
library.
suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Let's go to Popla's office. Oh, this is so trippy. It's so weird. Does this mean that this was kind of just like the basis for like every town had a library just like this? Because now we know that every town had a Devil and Popula. It's like we need to... Oh wait. No, yeah, we need to go around this way. We don't have a time limit though, so that's good. Oh, atom unit storage record, Eve, Yorha, animal species, plant species. Are those actually things we can read? I bet you they are.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Oh, I hope they don't want us to destroy every single block. Maybe just these certain blocks that are... There we go, okay. Predicted tumor serve infiltration route. Street Fighter block. Genetic storage warehouse location.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Can we go down here? Where we locked away the you-know-what? That's probably where we're gonna go next. It's pretty cool seeing this library again. Guessing we just have to take out these big blocks. Chest X-ray, no... Oh, Yona! Class 1 patient Yona. Chest X-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. Continuing chronic renal failure. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm, no vomiting. Requisition plan. Patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how the information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup, in the event of a sudden worsening of the patient's condition, she's to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Wow.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Some old humans.
Huh?
Here's we go.
What's that?
I don't know, let's find
Operational
out.
summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Wait a minute, this data. Oh no, it's the Incredibles robot. Are we gonna swap back to 9S now? We probably won't be able to, but I wonder if we could try to run back and get that chest. Oof, what happened to him? Oh right, the explosion. You don't need that hand, you just need a hack. That's the important part. Does he have like a dog collar on? I never really noticed. Hey Elias Zion, how's it going? The baby robot is nice. Ooh. Well, we got our hand back. Our arm, that's good.
Stop. I have to keep fighting.
Ouch.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Oh, we're hacking into ourselves. Alright. Should be simple enough. There's nothing up there, yeah. Not yet.
Virus eliminated.
It's a choker,
95%
says
of
K-Chan.
functionality restored.
Oh, maybe we will have a good chance to get that chest again. No. Actually, I think this is a new place.
Your high unit 9S.
What the heck?
Unit 9S.
Weren't those random two girls we saw in Route B at the end?
To the tower. Welcome to the tower.
Thank you.
You bastards!
Now open
Because
the
you
tower.
made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
Okay.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
If you insist. Where are they? Oh, there they are. It's like suddenly the robots don't feel over leveled at all. I don't know what the heck was going on like in the first chunk of Route C, but like now we're fine. So weird. Then again, 9S's hacking always helps a lot. Like his hacking's just strong no matter what. Ow. Yeah, I might as well just keep hacking. I try to throw in some melee once in a while, but when you're 9S, there's really no reason for you not to just hack everything. I mean, he says himself, he's not built for combat. What else you got for me? These ones are really fast. When they get weakened like that, I guess sometimes you can like use some melee stuff to finish them off. But even then, the explosion makes it worth. Oh, I think it did stun them actually. Maybe I do have that chip equipped.
You did it. You did it.
Thank you.
Now let us show you what we promised.
It's not like they were specifically harder than any of the other machine life forms. Archive obtained. Top secret Yorha disposal.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be.
Now you know everything.
He looks even younger without his blindfold on. You did it. You took out the holograms.
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed.
Okay.
Your Unit 9S. Your attack.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them.
Damn, I missed what they said.
Tower.
Wow, we're actually like, fighting the mech suits that we would usually pilot. Hey, we leveled up. We leveled up twice already, just killing stuff in this tower. You know, we hack so much. I feel like we should like take off some of the other chips we're not even really utilizing and then just throw on more more hacking chips. Because we literally just, when we're 9S, it's like nothing but hacking at this point. Sometimes a little bit of melee to finish off a weak robot to save time, but... Hey Fac, I'm late for a very important stream. Ah, you're not that late. Oh, actually, I didn't realize we were like an hour in already. It doesn't feel like that much time had passed. Dude, you missed it, Fac. We visited like a model of the library from Replicant. I can't believe that the devs were so lazy that they just relived the... They reused the same model. And I'm disappointed that they didn't put in the time to make a new model. No, I'm just kidding. I actually thought that was pretty neat. I definitely appreciate... I recognized it right away, by the way, which I think you would have been proud of me. You know, no textures or anything. It's just the structure was just immediately recognizable. I guess probably because you visited a lot in Replicant. Yeah, and leaving this whole area untextured. Oh, did we get to pilot it, or are we just ripping the 2B model out? Get out of there! Hell yeah, we get to do another one of the mech segments, I'm glad. These are probably some of my favorite gameplay parts. Because that's where the game gets like the most bullet helly. Is when you're in the mech suits. Oh right, I forgot that the freaking robot from The Incredibles popped up. kill. It's say
Who are
kill.
they?
That's chill. Oh, it's level 60. So, fact, it's funny because, like, all the robots and stuff we've been fighting in this tower are all much more reasonably leveled. Like, I don't know what it was with the robots at the very start of Route C, but they were just so overpowered. Ever since then, we've just been fine. Like, they're not super pathetic, but then they're also not just crazy too strong. Where'd it go? Oh, we're gonna go down here finally? Sweet. Honestly, would be down for a Nier that's more shmup twin stick shooter than action adventure. Honestly, yeah, I'd be really down with that. I wouldn't even mind if there was like upgrades and stuff applied to that. I feel like it would be easier for me to decide things. The secret book. Oh, there's an item back there I could have got. Oh well. I missed. Fact, there was a chest for 9S leading when you first enter the tower and you follow that path up to the room where you fight a bunch of 2Bs. And I didn't notice the chest until I walked through with A2 afterwards. I really hope it wasn't like a super cool special weapon, but I bet you that's exactly what it was. I was so mad. I didn't notice it until I was already A2.
Who are you?
Hey, it's those weird two hologram girls that we only saw that one time in the last scene of Route B, remember?
This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your force...
I think it's mostly healing items to make sure you can make it through the final gauntlet okay. Well, that's probably worse. Because I didn't get them.
An experimental disposal group created as a test run for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
I kind of missed what they said, my bad. Something was created as a test run. Were we created as a test run? Because they did say A2. Ah, it's been a while. Ah, Garcia. How long has it been? That Final Fantasy sword. It is very Final Fantasy-y, isn't it? Says me, someone who's never played Final Fantasy. But I know that Cloud has a big old Buster sword.
Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
I'll show you who can kill who. Starting to feel like an infestation. Basically rubbing it in that you're disposable from the start. Oh man, this is, yup, this is why you should see Route E of Replicant after Automata. Really? Because of this?
I don't know what that means!
I missed what they said. Whoops. Sorry, I'll pay attention.
Shut up and explain it already!
Okay, Pod is concerned.
Interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
She sounds like me.
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
So we want them to overload? Because they keep spawning in. There's not that many left though. Well, they're spawning in really slowly, I should say.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
I really like her backdash, the animation for that.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
Ow. I got hit.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are
Well, what is human, really?
we are superior to you.
I feel like they're really just saying sentient beings, if
The enemy's
anything.
defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Saying like if...
Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
They're acting like if sentient life forms on another planet, you know, wouldn't be similar. Whoa!
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
Help.
We are one, and yet we are many.
This is just becoming the Matrix. This is when Neo's battling Agent Smith.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
Okay. Who's the voice actor playing the computer announcer?
Forward to the future.
He sounds very familiar.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Oh, they froze up.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves.
Okay.
Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity.
They're trying to
for us
rationalize the
move
fact that I
even
won. We decided to let you
further.
live.
This android is dangerous.
Oh wait, they're
It
disagreeing.
must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the heck? I don't like that.
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
That's really funny, actually.
They're acting like humans.
Human bad, human war. Now they're just attacking the air. Let me help you out there, buddy. They got Jimmy Neutron brain blasted. Just realized this robot girl looks just like a girl from Drakengard. Oh, really? I like how after all this she still has a very sassy pose. Like she just doesn't let up. Whoa! Hey, it's the big robot. Koshi even.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation.
Well, he sure healed
It
up
is
quick.
driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Take out this tentacle first, maybe, if we can. That'll probably help. I should be careful, right? Because if I die, won't I, like, go way far back? I think I'm gonna be really careful here. I don't want to risk anything. A2 is just built that way. She's just built to have a sassy lean no matter what.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Bum 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 bum. Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? No one seems like you anymore. Okay. Oh, those tentacles are just gonna keep coming back. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize he was gonna hit that far. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start using buffing items actually. Oh, I should have stocked up on this stuff. I think it's using electric attacks. I'm gonna throw that on as well. Jeez, I don't really have much of anything. That's not good. Koshi and Roshi are other names for Confucius and Laozi. Really? Interesting. Alright, let's see if this helps us. Ah, I fell at the exact wrong moment. Where'd your health bar go? You gonna run away again? Ya wimp? Watch where you're going, you fool. Oh, 9S time. That was a quick transition. Usually there's like a fades and then goes to a load screen. They must have loaded in both of these segments. Whoops, whoops. Oh my god, I'm not being careful and I just realized I can't pause and heal manually like I normally could. But also my freaking thing wasn't working again. I think when you're getting damaged, you're not able to use your... Okay. You're not able to use the special attack right away. I never got to upgrade the Gundam, did I? Because I feel like there was an option to do that, but I never had the right parts for it. But or maybe I'm wrong. Either way, let's try to be careful here. You get a whole lot of iframes on the dodge and shmup mode. Oh, I forgot there's a dodge. I forgot there was a dodge. I was just trying to needle myself between. I'm dumb. I don't know why I forgot that. It's been a while since we've done that mode, I think. That might be why I got mixed up. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna back off. Let my healing do its thing. In my eyes, I'm a droid, and I'm about to take out the robot boys. They want to be a human just like me. but they can't, 'cause they won't. They're just metal and they don't have what it takes to pretend as good as androids. Wow, 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 wow. Wash away the pain. I'm not trusting that this game gave me a good checkpoint, so I'm really trying to be careful here, which is why I'm not constantly like attacking with melee attacks and stuff. In case anyone's wondering. And I'm also saving my buffs and stuff unless there's like a moment where I could really use it. I should find some A2 combo mad videos to share in the Discord later. I like how Fac always sees me playing a game, and Fac's like, man, Jay doesn't do anything. I gotta find a video so people don't think that this is all you can do. Did I just do like some weird counter thing? It looked like it did. It almost looks like I like threw some kind of explosive. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah, like I don't know how to do anything in these games really, except whoa, I did it again. What the heck was that? I like used the pod as like a rocket launcher. Alright, back to 9S. Oh, I didn't have my mode built up yet. Oh no, not this again. Alright, we have a dodge. You gotta remember that as well. No, I was specifically thinking of some cool stuff you can do with the time bubble pod skill. If you have the berserk and the one auto heal, you can almost do infinite berserk. No berserk mode, lame. Oh, I forgot about that, honestly. But I don't know if that would like even be good, because I remember when I tried it, it just wasted all my health restores. So if I turn on berserk mode,
What's all this junk?
I don't know. It lasts like
It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
you just instantly start dying basically, and then your health gets used, and then you don't really get much time to actually use it to attack people with, and then it also doesn't really seem like it does that much more damage either. It seems like kind of like you might as well just use buffs instead, is what I'm saying, because it's the same purpose except you're not losing all your health. And then also, like, it drops your health to 1, so like the chances of like my health drops down to 1 and then I get hit and then I just die instantly, that's just not worth it. I did mean to try that mode out more, but I never really got the chance to in a safe situation. I like the little loop-de-loops you do, the barrel roll when you dodge stuff. It doesn't waste all your heals if you let it run out naturally or turn it off. Yeah, you have to stack up health and use it strategically, so it's like Super Saiyan mode. I guess, I don't know, the game never... They introduced Berserk mode in a really, like, bad time to use Berserk mode, I feel like, because it's in this boss fight where... It's a boss where there's constantly, like, hazards flying around everywhere, and there's not much window for you to deal damage, so it's not the best environment to, like, try out Berserker mode for the first time. So I never really got a good chance to figure it out. Oh. Oh, I gotta jump. I assume these ones won't respawn, at least not all of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. How come I'm not doing a bunch of hits like I was? Oh, they are respawning, so... Okay, so I should just focus on the big one. They're not even doing anything. I guess they fall down once in a while. Oh wait, I also missed the part where Devil and Popla helped you get into the tower. Isn't that where they play the Song of the Ancients from Replicant? I might have missed... I subconsciously might have thought I recognized the song, but I didn't quite, like, really catch that. It's a very good environment to teach you B mode. I think your underleveledness was hurting you more than B mode. I don't know. It seemed like a bad, like, it seemed like any other boss in the game it would have been better. Because you're constantly having to dodge, and then the time window of hurting your opponent is very small, and then there's like dust and stuff everywhere. Yeah, but no. And then we also read Devil and Popla's, like, backstory of how they went from, like, place to place trying to find someone who would accept them because nobody liked them because they were, like, the Devil and Popla... Well, they weren't like, they just were the same model as the two that caused Project Gestalt to fail. Which is weird because... I don't get what... It doesn't seem like those two models were defective or that they did anything wrong. Wasn't it the whole point was that Brother Nier's the one that screwed everything up? I thought that was the whole point of Replicant. I thought the whole point wasn't that Devil and Popla were actually bad, but it's that we didn't understand what they were doing and we screwed it up. That's what I thought we were supposed to get out the end of it. Maybe I might have misunderstood that or forgot something. And then they said that, like, the new Devil and Popla models, which were the ones in this game, were, like, specifically programmed to feel guilt. Which just seems sadistic. Like, that doesn't seem beneficial to anybody. It just seems really sadistic. Maybe another android programmed them to do that, because apparently the androids didn't care for them very much. Yeah, it said they were observers. They kept saying that. They were observers. Ow. Alright. Don't want to risk anything. Oof, we are running low on recoveries. Brother Nier being able to do what he did is seen as a failure of Devil and Popla. It still seems like they're overblowing it, like these two models were defective. Like, it doesn't seem like they specifically did anything against what their goal was. Like, they specifically fought Brother Nier. Like, you could say that's a failure, sure, but they kept saying, like, oh, defective models. They were defective, and I didn't catch that part. I mean, I'm assuming the other Poplin Devilists didn't have to deal with a Brother Nier, unless they did, and every town was exactly the same. And every other town had a Brother Nier that they defeated. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it, but there was already a lot of stuff confusing in Replicant itself. Like, why were Poplar and Devil even telling Brother Nier what to do if they didn't want him to succeed? Okay, minus time. I don't want to skip this. We're gonna be the top-down perspective this time. Nope, not yet. This is actually kind of an entirely new thing. But our special is as if we're in a top-down. Because I wanna. We are infinite. Whoops. Gotta be careful. Let's read your comment. Fun fact, I looked it up. It is literally impossible to die in B mode. You cannot take a fatal hit. If you take something that would be a fatal hit, you just get knocked out of B mode. Okay. But my concern is I get knocked out of B mode and then something finishes me off. Or I'm getting knocked out of B mode and then I auto use a health item. So either way, it's like I'm either using up health items or I'm potentially dying. Because I don't know, I've realized I can't rely on the auto heal because it was specifically on the stream that you weren't here for, or you missed like some of it at least. The end of it, I think, where I fought the boss in the cultist, the Become Like Gods robot area. And I was getting hit and I was like, okay, I'll auto heal. And then another thing hit me and killed me before the auto heal triggered, and I was like, god damn it. It's like, I don't want to rely on the auto healing after that. There we go. And then, I mean, right now I don't even have very much healing items, and I don't know how much longer this is going to go on. So I'm really trying to be careful. It's funny that the robot keeps jumping back and forth between the two people kicking its butt. Or are we fighting two different robots? Because you said something about the two philosophers, right? Oh, you're right, Roshi and... what was in them? Koshi? For some reason I kept thinking the robot was going back and forth because I'm dumb. Oh wow, it's switching really quickly now. The anti-chain damage definitely helps with those issues. That's why you have to use auto heal and set up a berserk build. Well, see, I'm not... I know a lot of people are really into like builds and games, but I'm not someone who's really great with that. Because usually I'm just trying to get a handle on what the heck I'm doing in the game itself. So I'm not generally gonna figure that I need to have all these specific things set up for whatever play style I happen to be doing. Wow, this is almost becoming instantaneous. Except it's kind of getting weird because the robot's hiding right now. There we go. Ooh, he's getting close. He ain't got much health left. S's robot's gonna die first. I don't know if that's... maybe that's what dictates which ending you get. Like whoever kills their respective robot first. That could be interesting. It's okay. I didn't even see the health bar on 9S's side that time because I guess we were kind of far ahead on that. Where's your health bar at, buddy? I guess they're not supposed to kill one before the other one. That kind of breaks up the quick back and forth when the robot is like hiding down there. Maybe I should say that when he actually had a health bar again. Hey buddy, come up here. Can't you see we're doing an epic artistic thing where the boss fights are going back and forth? You gotta be up here so I can hit you, buddy. Come on. Okay, never mind. And then I think the health bar on this guy's not gonna come back until I do more damage to this one, but he's freaking hiding. As far as I know, that killing the tentacles doesn't make him pop up faster. It's just... they're just there. I'm not going to use my special because it's just going to switch automatically, probably. Yeah. Whoops. It's funny that it's on a timer rather than dictating what health the robot is at. But yet at the same time, they don't want one robot's health to be too much lower than the other robot's health. Alright, we should be about caught up now. Ow. I'll hit the tentacles because we will be waiting anyways. Oops. Yeah, we don't really. How much of a chance? Alright, he should pop up now, I think. Come on, buddy. I need you up here. Yeah, it is good that it heals. I notice it takes a while for my health bar to pop up though, even though it's still, I can still get hurt, because sometimes I'll get hit and then I'll see the health bar pop up and I have damage. There we go. Now it's probably going to be caught up. Do you have a health bar now? Ah, you still don't have a health bar. There we go. They had to both lose their health bars. Hey. Funny seeing you here. Uh-oh. Double. Oh, their freaking health regenerated. That's not good. For me. Specific. Oh god, please don't die right now. Come on, don't. Jesus Christ. I wish I was 9S so I could just hack in there. I just hit auto. Okay, it already auto healed one. Alright, I'm just gonna try to be careful then. I don't know what that is. What is it doing? I'm just gonna stay back. Okay. Okay, stay back, stay back. I'm just gonna play really carefully. It might make this take a little while, but I don't want to risk it. Okay. I know you get more health back from auto healing, which is a good benefit, but like right here, for instance, one of those could potentially kill me, but my health isn't low enough for the auto heal to kick in, so it's like stuff like that is just scary. You know what I mean? And then I also forgot I have my gun. I should use my gun. Oh god, don't tell me those insta-kill you. I'm not gonna find out. I'd rather not find out. I'm just gonna back up. Did we just blow those up underneath it, which caused extra damage to it? That's cool, if that's the case. Oh, I'm 9S again. When did I become 9S suddenly? I didn't even notice the switch. If that was more obvious, I completely missed that. When the screen glitched out, I didn't even notice the screen glitching out. I don't know when that could have happened. Okay, now I see. It was very quick. But I'm glad that happened. Look at how much damage we dealt that quickly. No! Stay away from me! Stay away from me! Okay, I shouldn't touch it when it's glowing like that. I'm dumb. I should have already learned that. That's when you want to come up and hit it. And I'm going to back up again immediately because... yeah. Because safety first. Yep, okay. See, I'm looking at the robot when I'm fighting it, and the switch seemed to be like... be more obvious when you're looking down at yourself. There's a lot going on, basically, so... Hey, we leveled up! Whoa, we did a lot of damage suddenly. Cut him back in half. Wow, the pod's really powerful. We should use that more often. Oh, that was weird. He like took an extra step.
This tower is a giant
like his
cannon
animation
that's aimed
reset.
at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Does 9S care? At this point?
So what?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us.
Damn.
Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
This is where 9S became the Joker.
You killed 2B.
Hey,
That's all we
Blackbeard.
need to kill each
I was
other.
rooting for the bad guy.
2B hated
You were
to
rooting for the
keep killing
giant
you.
robot?
It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
2B was just a cover. Whatever could you mean?
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E.
Okay.
They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that. Right, Nines?
Oh, damn.
Shut up! What do you know?
Wait, shouldn't he have not had that memory of them doing their black boxes because he didn't have a backup? Or was that just the game flashbacking for
I
our
order you to halt all logical thought and
sake?
speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh, he's got that infected eyes. It pained 2B to keep killing him. No, sorry, I think I missed that. Okay, so this must be what dictates which ending you pick, I'm guessing. Damn, I'm hoping we don't have to do that whole gauntlet over again just to get the other ending. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first. 9S's is probably going to be easier because it's just hacking. Yeah, that's a very important little detail. Pained 2B to keep killing him. So 2B was supposed to kill him over and over again because he kept getting too close to the truth? Is that what they're insinuating? And then Blackbeard says, I've seen Terminator too many times. Put that boy down. Alright, I'm gonna do A2 first because I feel like that'll be the harder one for me. Are you sure? Understood. Ow. I just immediately start getting wrecked. What the hell is that? What the hell was that he just put down? I've never seen that in my life. Oh great, now he's hacking me. I knew this was gonna happen. What is that? I can't do that. How did... He can't just do stuff that I can't do. Also, I like how they make him one level higher than me. Just to really rub it in. Wait, why is my normal weapon not working? Oh, it's because he's hacking me. That makes sense, I guess. Wait, the jump button has become the heavy... Dude, I think he's screwing up my brain. Oh, great, here we go. We're gonna fight back. We're gonna fight back. This is a tough one, too. He gave us a tough one to deal with. There we go. Take that. 2B has killed him over and over again. You're saying, like, way before... Like, even, like, where we start in the story? Like, when we start playing? This is the 9S that did more side quests than you, intimidating. You can, like, get crazy, like, explosive bombs and stuff by doing side quests. What the hell? Yeah, he's doing all kinds of crap. But technically, I've been the one playing with him. He shouldn't be able to do that. He's cheating. He's using Game Shark. I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna be honest. Why don't you try hacking me again? Yeah. Let's see how that worked so well for you before. Why don't you do it again, buddy? See if it works better for you this time. Spoiler alert. It ain't gonna work better for you this time. 2B's been killing him for who knows how long. Okay, so she's been doing it on purpose this whole time. I see, interesting. So is that also why she tried not to get it too attached? And she tried to be really emotion. Oh god, this is horrible. I can't even see my bullets. This is awful. Clearly it's on purpose because, you know, it's supposed to screw you up, but like, Jesus. That's rough. On purpose, but not on her own volition. Oh yeah, sure, I mean, she clearly seemed reluctant to the whole thing. I don't like your black hole bomb. You got your same hand cut off a second time. Pod hacked us in. No one hacks like you anymore.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
His logic circuits. That just sounds like a lobotomy.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for
Taking the
9S
shortcut
is stored
path.
ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know.
Alright,
The idea
C3PO.
under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha
Is this a
tactical
secret little
support unit.
thing back
As
here?
such, it cannot approve of actions
Whoops.
that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know
That was just background. I'm dumb. You're not such a bad pod after all. Now this is pod racing. Dude, this music. They really saved the epic, somber track for the right moment here. Wait, where the hell am I going? Down here? Oh my god, Stairway to Heaven. There's a big bridge. There we go. Don't worry, little boy. We will heal you. We will make you right as
I'll
rain.
take care of everything.
9S wears a dog collar
Pod,
for some reason.
take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Giggly children.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is.
What the hell?
I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
I think I remember hearing that when I was like setting up the game one time and the preview started playing. Why the hell do they put such spoilery stuff? Alright. There we go. That was ending. Yep, ending C. Meaningless code. Hey, we happened to pick the ending C. That would have been bad for the OCD if we had did D first. And then of course the credits are running backwards, because why not? That's actually really disorienting. The attract mode videos are terrible for both Niers. I remember hearing her say, like, I never realized how beautiful this world. Like, I kept hitting start during that specific part to skip over it. Alright, we did it. Now, should I skip the credits? Or should I... Is there like a Marvel post-credit scene that we should... Hey, we did C, and look at that, we're not even 2 hours into the stream yet. That's pretty good timing, right? We're making pretty good time. That ain't too bad. Because you did say that routes D and E are pretty... pretty quick afterwards, I believe. By the way, every single one of my Nier streams have copyright claims for music. They're not horrible copyright claims that I just have to share the monetization with whoever owns the music, which isn't bad. I honestly, I would prefer if more companies did that. It's not like I really get much money off these anyways, maybe like a penny. Should be fine to skip the credits, but be aware there'll be text boxes right after, so don't mash through those. Okay. Alright, here we go. Trophy earned, beautiful world. The moose are now the dominant species. I like how the moose survived and the boars survived, but the humans didn't. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. The debug menu can now be accessed. Ooh, debug menu. Pressing R2 and keyboard. Activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality. Okay. Debug room. Heavy armor AB, camouflage goggles A2 wig. Archive obtained machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. That's the lady with the robot head mask, right? Yep. I'm gonna save over the first one because I want to keep the AG. Do you want to know what the topic is? I mean, if we're not going to get a chance to do it here, then yeah, sure. Or else I would go and see what it is. All right. So I assume I just load up the file we just made, or that we just saved. Abscoop. The moose have gained sentience. She becomes a shopkeeper for achievements. Does that mean you can buy achievements instead of having to do the achievements? Okay, now do I just... Start game would... Okay, begin playing the game. So do I need to chapter select the end of it again? Look, 0 out of 2, 0 out of 6, 0 out of 2. I sure am missing a lot of whatever these are. Chests, maybe. Now we can see what the names of the chapters are. Oh, there's like little descriptions too. 2B and Pascal head to the abandoned factory to negotiate peace with a group of machines. They find a religious cult that soon turns out to be hostile. So this must really help people who are trying to 100% and get all the endings. Poor Pascal. Chapters have sub-chapters, so make sure you click on the right one. Okay. Literally, you just buy the achievements, yes. Alright, so right here. 9S and A2 both greet their final moments. I like how it says they turn on each other as if they were ever really together. Alright. Oh, that's... I don't know what the question mark's all about. Okay. Well, hang on. What does this one say? A2. Oh, it's saying who you're gonna be. That's why this one's a question mark. I wanted context for that, just to see what was up. So I've been playing more of the Silver Case sequel, and man, it's weird because you would think because it came so much. It came 6 years after
This tower is
the
a
first
giant
one.
cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon.
The first Silver Case was
So, or didn't
1999.
we- that
The
big
second
button
one
right
was
there?
2005.
That's all
I don't know if there was much updates when
The
it
night
got
at the mo-
remastered, but you'd think it would have more quality of life stuff, and there
The
would
official
be less
designation
monotony.
Is 2E.
But I don't know.
Number 2 type.
There's a lot of tricky stuff in it that's weird. And I feel like they're doing it on purpose. So, in the first Silver Case, there's not a whole lot of moments in the game that are really actual gameplay stuff. Like, it really, for the most part, is just an interactive story. The second one, there's a lot of stuff that you need to, like, pay attention and complete successfully to continue, rather than just looking around for things. But a lot of it is just you need to remember what this password is. Oh, that's interesting. If you pick him, it's a 2D boss fight.
Why do I long for humans like this? Why do...
But there's a lot of stuff in the game where you have to remember a password or a certain floor or apartment number or someone's name, and then you have to input it using this. Instead of a normal keyboard, it's like a die that's like 30.
It's how we were made.
It's like a die that's all the letters of the alphabet plus
Our core
an exclamation
programming
point
demands
and
that
question
we-
mark or whatever. And it's not very intuitive on how you roll the die from letter to letter. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Inputting a word is difficult, is what I'm saying, basically. And then there's stuff where you need to remember like a thing, a word, or a apartment number or a name. And if you don't remember, a lot of the times I don't know what you're supposed to do because you can't always go back and figure out what the thing is, the word you need. Sometimes you can, but other times I feel like you just need to know. I've had to like look up sometimes because I forgot like someone's name, and so I had to just straight up look up someone else's playthrough and see what the name was because I just don't know how I'm supposed to find that out again. Yeah, it uses a die for a keyboard. It's so weird. Whoops! I need to pay attention more. I didn't realize I got hit that many times. And it's weird because in some ways the Silver Case sequel does feel cleaner than the first one, and it feels a little more like modernized, I guess, because the first Silver Case feels really clunky and it feels really dated in a lot of ways. But there's still in a lot of ways that it's just, it almost feels like they're trolling the player. I don't know how else to describe it. There's a part where you're told to give this code phrase to someone at this like convenience store, like take me to the WC, and they're like, oh yes, all you have to do is go downstairs, go down the hallway, go past 4 doors, then make a right down that hallway, and then go past this many doors, and then make a left, and then take a right to the emergency exit, and then go down to the T-shaped hallway. Like, they give you this long line of instructions. And then you think it's a joke, and then it's not a joke. And then on top of that, it turns out you need to find these 4 keyholes, and you have 4 different keys. So there's 4 keyholes along this like little maze-like area, and you need to put the right keys in the right holes. It's really trolly. And then you kind of revisit the same area, but in an interesting way that I don't want to really get too into. But you have to redo the keyhole puzzle, except the way you solve it is different, and it's actually more complicated. And if you aren't aware of the 4 like Chinese mythological creatures that represent north, south, east, and west, you're not gonna know the answer to it. And the only reason I even figured out that that's what I had to do is because Killer 7 has a similar puzzle where it utilizes the 4 mythological Chinese creatures that represent north, south, west, and east. There's a lot of stuff like that if you weren't to look up anything, it would cause a lot of issues, I feel like. Or you need to really pay attention and write everything down. Like, if you hear any word a character tells you, it seems like you might want to remember that. Whoops, I should have paid attention more. Yeah, because of Killer 7. Oh, sorry, let me read your comment. I've been just kind of yammering on. Fact said some of the Ace Attorney collections have started adding features that allow you to say, you know what, man, I'm just here for the story. I'm not going to try to play a guessing game. That's fair. I want to try Ace Attorney, though. I've never played it. But no, yeah, both of the Silver Case games are really weird in their own way, and... You know what it is? The first game has a lot of moments where it feels like you're doing a lot of monotonous tasks that take up a lot of time just to slowly progress the story. And I guess the sequel has less of that, but then there's a lot more punishing things if you're not paying attention. Like if you're not paying attention to phrases that you need to remember. Then again, they also have these segments where you actually have to pick between dialogue choices, and if you pick the wrong dialogue choice, it throws you back to the start of it, and you have to like get all the right choices, and there's really no way to tell what's going to be the right choice. A lot of it feels like it's just trolling you. I don't know how else to describe it. But it's been enjoyable overall, and it does feel like the sequel is, excuse me. Jeez. The sequel does feel more refined than the first one, but at the same time it almost feels more abrasive at the same time, if that's possible. There's a lot more, since there's 3 storylines going on at once, there's also more characters and information that you have to keep in your head, which is tricky. Man, we are zooming out very far. I'm sure this is symbolic. Oh! Okay. Wow, interesting. We're on her stat screen. That's very trippy, but cool. I don't think most people should play the Silver Case games. I don't think it's going to be worth it for most people. I didn't recognize the area until that just happened. Hey, Aquawolf. Sorry, I just noticed you come in just now because I was trying not to die. But welcome.
Take care of 9S. 2B.
Damn. Take care of 9S. Well, she took care of him alright. Jesus. She went out quick. He writhes in pain for a while. That's pretty unchill, not gonna lie. This is like end game stuff, by the way, if anyone's like joining in and wondering what's going on. Fatal system error detected, memory leak verified, repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. Well, okay. Yeah, this game is rated M for mucho blood. Aqua Wolf says, I love pain. XD. Where's the text? My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11942. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone, tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was a plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. What? An arc contained memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Of course they are. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. It looks like the text is starting to fade. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. I'll go with you. Oh, we get a pick. Guess we'll go with him. I don't know. I'll go with you. We Yorha have no right to remain in this world. So there's like more extra options on top of the other routes. I noticed in the Popula Devila backstory there was a couple different options I could have chose, but I'm guessing that those aren't that significant. So instead of the tower just collapsing, this time it's actually launching successfully. Habla un poquito español. Everyone's wondering what the heck's going on. I can't believe it's still light outside right now. I guess that's summer for you. Childhood's End. Damn. We finally did it. So, from what I've been told, there's one more ending in the main storyline, right?
Report.
Oh.
All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline.
Okay.
Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage
The
of
pods
project.
were behind it all the
Commencing
whole
deletion
time?
of all data.
Or just their goal is over, I guess. Not their goal, but their
Pod
mission.
153 to Pod 042.
There's nothing else to
Androids present
observe.
in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Okay.
Pod 042
Okay,
to Pod
that's cool.
153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Thought it said
Pod
freaking out at
153
first.
to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
They don't want to, do
Pod
they?
042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Ooh.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153.
Why, though?
Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating
It'd
data
be funny if you
salvage.
said that.
Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
Admit it.
We lack the authority for such an action.
That's not
the
a
rules
no.
are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Yeah. I would say yes. Oh! We're rewinding. What if I said no? The end of Yorha.
The defense
Oh.
program has initiated a purge.
Cool.
If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod
I love. Okay,
042
this is
to
an
Pod
awesome
153.
credit scene.
We were created to execute
Credit
the
scene.
android
This is an
project
awesome,
Yorha plan. We
just
had
credits
no
in general.
capacity for emotion, but when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Even the pods are gaining sentience.
Perhaps
Everything
we now
is.
understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Jackass. This song sounds familiar, actually. Turn this up a little. So if we shoot every credit, we're gonna unlock Toad as a character, right? That was a dumb rumor in Smash Bros. Melee. It was either like Toad or Tails or Sonic and Tails or something. It's the same song that always plays during the credits, okay. Yeah. I guess that would make sense, I would recognize it then. Something about it comes off very Disney-y. Like, I feel like it could be a Disney song. What are you doing? I have to prove myself, father. I can leave the safety of the kingdom. So that was like instantly after endings C and D and E. You were like, you were not exaggerating at all. Wait, that's it then, isn't it? Wow, that didn't take as long as I was thinking it might have taken. That's cool. Violin, 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 viola, viola. Cello, cello. Guitar, trumpet, flute, piccolo, piccolo, Son Goku. There's this kid in middle school who claimed that he had, so bad, but he claimed he had Goku in Melee on his memory card as we were at someone's house about to play it. And it's like, why would you lie when we're instantly going to find out that you're lying? That's like the worst. You're a horrible liar. You're supposed to lie. Whoops! I didn't realize you could actually take damage. I was kind of half paying attention. What was I gonna say? If you're gonna lie in a way that we can't prove it, that you're lying immediately. I don't know, I just randomly remembered that. And also, if Goku was in Smash Brothers, he wouldn't be like this ultra secret. They would be advertising the crap out of that. That was my reasoning. Because there was this one kid who was like, wait a minute, maybe he's telling the truth. And it's like, dude, no. Believe me, if Goku was in Melee, we would know. Also, sorry if like people have been. Hey, Blackbeard, he was in the chat earlier. Sorry if people are commenting and stuff. I just been like a mixture of talking and then also playing. And now that I actually know that you can get damaged, I probably should pay attention more. Jellythink Inc. Yoko Taro. This is cool that they programmed this credit screen. And you have to like get so far into the game. Like who knows how many people actually even did this ending. You know, they might have just did route A or B and then they just like, that's good for me. I ain't gotta do anymore. Oh no! Damn it. That's not good. I decided to look at the chat, but because you said something about like you're in route E or something still. I'm sorry, I have ADD. After, like, if I haven't looked at the chat for a while and I've just been kind of doing something for a while, that's kind of a lot of the same thing. I'm easily distracted, slash, I don't know what to say. I can't think right now. Damn it, I wish I had known earlier. that you actually could take damage on this and it wasn't just like a aesthetic thing. Because now I'm actually kind of, now it's actually kind of stressful. Damn it! Ugh. Oh, I didn't. Do I have to restart now? I don't know. I don't know what option I'm supposed to pick. Damn it! Ugh. I got really, really like stressed at the end there, so I was just like, you know, jittery. I pick yes. Connect to the internet, Wi-Fi is turned off. Give up here? Was I supposed to have the internet connected? You're expected to die. Well, but even if I am expected to die, I would have liked to get through that. And I get freaking hit again immediately. Are they trading vocals from English to Japanese? God damn it. I freaking... Whatever, it doesn't matter now, I already died once. But I can't stop looking at the chat. And then I don't even have time to read, so it's pointless. Ah! Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to pay attention and God damn it. Oh my god. Now I'm just like dying over and over again. Ah, man. Damn it. God, it's just, there's so much stuff on the screen, it's very hard to concentrate on whatever whatever specific spot. Oh my god. Remember that time Sword said, hey, for no reason you should turn on online? Yeah, but I thought that was relating to something else. Wasn't there something where, like, you can find the dead bodies of other 2Bs, like, as you're playing the game or whatever? That's what I assumed the Sword was talking about. But the reason why I'm offline is because I remember the thing with my brother, where if he logs in while I'm online, then I get booted off for whatever reason. God damn it. I mean, like, look at, like, I don't even know where to go at certain points. Like, I don't know if I just went a bad way. Like, screw it, like, start over. Of other players, yeah, that's one of the main features, but it's not the most important one. Damn it, I feel like I went the wrong way again, because sometimes when I do that first part, I don't have much of a problem. Yeah, we don't want to go left because that's where that is. I guess I'm more focused on my ship than where the enemies are. But maybe if I look more to where the enemies are, then I can try to take them out more quickly, and then there will be less bullets to dodge. So let's think about that with that in mind. And also, if we're farther away, the bullets will spread out more by the time they get to us. Yeah, go to the left. There we go. It's coming to the right now, so if I could get to the left. If I could get to the left. Okay, well, we didn't really do that very cleanly, but... Oh my god. Come on. We're gonna have to like hyper focus. Get into like a flow mode. That's the only way this is gonna work. The thing is, this should be right up my alley, but I never really had the hacking parts down completely to a science. There were a lot of moments where that was my fault completely. Get destroyed, get destroyed. Am I hitting it? I can't even tell. Oh. Come on. Still left. this one, it always comes to the right. And that screws us up. Okay, I need to realize when the one comes down, it comes to the right, and then we're gonna want to get to the left. But I'm not really thinking. It's just kind of automatic. This one I know goes to the left still. Okay, this one is still going to the left. I guess once it gets to this point, there's so much stuff on the screen, I can't even like try to look it. Okay, that's the one that goes. But look, I don't have room to try to make it to the left side at this point. And you know what? My microphone's kind of in the way, so hang on. See if that helps at all. You know, I want to try coming to the left early. Let's see how that works out. Like, we're already kind of sacrificing, but that might be what we need to do. Let me get to the right now. Ah, damn it. Okay, I jumped the gun there. Come on. I really squandered that last thing because we had 2 hits and I think I kind of jumped the gun. So here, we're going to get to the left, even though it's dangerous still. Because in the long run, I think that's going to pay off. Hopefully. Damn it. And I know I've only really been on the bottom of the screen mostly, so if I could find a way to get to the top, that might change things. So you don't get much room to mess around. You know what? And then we're right up there. No, that's actually dangerous. Yeah, let's not. Because the things come in from the top, so that's probably why we've been sticking to the floor. thought we wanted to be at the left at this point. Apparently I was completely wrong. Man, that was going really good. I don't know what happened. I maybe went left too quick. That was a bad time to start moving. I just realized the bullets start changing direction, the ones that are like already flying, when you move from one side of the screen to the other. So they kind of are like a lock on. That was just horrible. I was doing way better that other time. There's a certain point where we want to go left, but I'm kind of missing it in these last couple attempts. Oh my god, I didn't even see a bullet there. That's not good. So it's not during character design. Maybe during marketing division? Start inching our way. Damn it. Should probably restart at this point. I'm not in good shape. Speaking of the word on, have you considered going online? Not really. I mean, if this is a challenge that could be skipped, I don't want to skip it at this point because it's kind of pissed me off to where I need to beat it now. What hit me? Okay, well, start over. I don't understand sometimes with these hacking parts. Like, I don't, like, sometimes I just get hit and I don't notice. Man. Ugh. Okay, now, is this where we want to go left? I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not sure anymore when the leftening is supposed to happen. That's just bad, 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 bad. We need to take it out faster. If we take them out faster, then there's going to be less bullets on the screen. Or that'll happen. Okay, well hang on, let's restart again. Oh my god, well, start over again. If you get hit that early, there's... I'm gonna get this. I'm not one to be presented with a challenge and then they're like, "Oh, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that." No. They're not gonna make me give in that easily. Sometimes they get you in these freaking corners and I don't know how to avoid that. Okay. Go left early, see what happens. What if we go up here? Nothing good, probably. When there's enough of the bullets in the way, it's blocking us from hitting the credit, isn't it? Because I never really get a good look at it. But that's what's happening. I notice sometimes... Because I can't concentrate on what I'm usually looking at my own ship, and out of my peripheral vision, I'm trying to hopefully aim towards the right target. So I'm not always catching if there's a reason why the bullets aren't, if they're being blocked or whatever. Wait a minute, is there a distance limit? That might be something as well. It may be too far and I'm just not hitting it at all. That could explain some things. Yeah, it's not even reaching from right here. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I guess I was wrong. Man, I was doing way better near the start. I need to figure out what I was doing before. Like, we were seeing more credits. I feel like I just need to stay on it. Play more aggressively, maybe. Except when these guys show up and it's like... Man. Come on. Because like this one, I noticed sometimes we take it out really quickly and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. So if I could figure out the exact trick to taking them out as quickly as possible, We were doing really good there too, but I got scared and panicked. Damn it. Wait a minute, when you explode, it's okay, that's good to know. Yeah, you cannot skip it if you want to get NDE, right? And we want to get NDE. Oh god. We screwed up. Come on. I know you could do this. Hmm. Come on. You know what? Hyper focus. Come on. Run up aggressive. Oh, you jerk! One of the freaking credits just flew right into me. You did say there was checkpoints once in a while, right? Oh, damn it, we were doing great there. We were doing great, and then I lost focus. Damn it. I said multiple times that you should turn on online. I know, but I don't want to skip the challenge. I know, it's like really stupid and I probably shouldn't be trying to do it, but it just... I don't like when a game taunts you with a thing that you're not supposed to do, but clearly it's possible. It feels insulting. If I'm not making progress much longer, then maybe I'll just give up. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Turning online will not skip this sequence. It won't. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'll concede, because I know you guys are probably getting annoyed. But hang on, I do want to try at least a few more times though. So I guess next time it asks me to do that, I'll do it. Unless I hit another checkpoint, that might change things. But I'm sure I won't. So I don't think you have much to fear in that department. Yeah, it's... I'm curious if the Japanese lyrics are the same as the English lyrics or if they're actually saying different things. we were doing really good. Damn it, we were doing really good that time, and I freaking screwed it. This is probably gonna be the last try before they ask me to go online again. But here's the thing, what if someone doesn't have online? Are they just screwed at this part? Like they have to do it like this? At least God damn it. At least PS4 has free online, I guess. I think it does, right? It must. Or else how else would I be connecting online? I'm not paying for anything. This is just a horrible one, so yeah. Oh, okay, I guess we get another shot. And this was originally a PS4 game, right? Before it was ported to Steam? Because I remember the port had problems. You were saying, which they recently, I think they recently came out with some patches to help it. You know what this was? If this was a real, like a true twin stick shooter where you're only using the joysticks, I feel like that would help, because it's like, you don't have the finger holding down the button, just that one little extra thing to not worry about. I mean, obviously that wouldn't help immensely, but it is one aspect of it. That and the fact that your ship turns to point to where you're shooting. Like it changes the shape of your ship. Well, it doesn't literally change the shape, but it rotates the shape. I feel like we're doing good again there. Alright, we'll connect to the network. Do I have to like... Hang on. I don't know if this is gonna like show stuff that pop up that you guys shouldn't see, so I'm just gonna do that just in case. How did I turn that off? Settings, account management. Settings, network. Connect to internet, yes. Alright, so that should do it. Alright, so that should connect us to the internet. Well, I'm gonna tell my brother real quick as well. Alright, I told him, so hopefully... whoops. Do I have to... I probably have to wait for the option to pop up again. My bad, sorry about that. Sorry, I swear. That wasn't just so I could get some more tries. I turned it on though. I'm just gonna be more reckless now, so we can get there faster. Oh, this was a horrible idea. Yeah, I do not like that at all. Trying some different things out since we're going online anyways. I mean, what more can you try, really? There's not a whole lot of strategy you can implement. Just activate B mode, then I'll just die faster. When you guys say B mode, it confuses me because it makes me think of either 2B or Route B. I was actually doing really good there for a moment. A2 calls it B mode. Okay. I feel like there's a strategy to like killing certain credits at certain times on certain parts of the screen, so that the new credits will spawn in certain places, which may be more favorable for how the bullets are then going to spawn, if that makes any sense. It's actually a common thing in like older games where manipulating where new enemies are going to spawn by purposely killing the previous enemies on specific parts of the screen. Like in Ninja Gaiden, you literally have to do that. You have to glitch out certain characters, spawn, like, have the screen in a certain spot and have the enemy die in a certain way so that they don't keep respawning infinitely. There's like this one screen specifically in the final levels where you have to do that. You have to glitch a guy from so that he stops spawning infinitely in order to get across this really stupid platforming part. Alright, should be coming up soon. I'm still not gonna be happy that I wasn't able to play through this on stream. I didn't even feel like I walked into the bullet that time, and other times you like basically slide past the bullets. It's so weird. I'm never gonna understand the hitboxes on this part, on these parts. I'm gonna have to like play Gunbird 2 on stream just so I can make up for this. Not even that I'm like a bullet hell expert, but it's just I mean, in Gunbird it doesn't matter because you have infinite lives anyways. No. Okay, the bullets are already doing different patterns than before, from what I can tell. I'm guessing I'm gonna die and then immediately respawn. Message received. Do you admit there's no meaning to this world? No. I've walked the same road as you. Don't make excuses. Survive. Yes. Rescue offer received from... So I'm guessing they respawn you where you just died. Oh, more people show up. Okay. I mean, this is cheating, clearly, but... So now there's more people singing the song. Man, I hate that I'm renting this game because I'm tempted to want to just beat this off stream like properly without cheating. I don't like when games like beat me like that. I can get obsessive sometimes. It's like with Bernard, like I wasn't gonna let Bernard win. That's different though, because in Fury there's so many different... Fury's interesting because it's a game where precision and memorization is very, very, very important, but at the same time there are more room for error in certain ways than other games. Or even more, you could say there's just more freedom to the game. Because you have more ways of approaching things. It's just a song. Bernard is fair. You know what though? I bet you I would have I would have beat Bernard faster if I had went through the game on Fury mode first. And also if I learned how to use charge attacks properly. I never used like charge attacks during fights. But you have to use charge attacks against Bernard or it's just not gonna happen. Counters as well. I know there's like that one boss you have to learn counters for in the main game, but after that it's not like you really need to keep doing it. There's a lot of stuff you kind of need to learn to fight Bernard that I had to learn while I was fighting Bernard.
They are perpetually trapped.
There's not much freedom here to really...
never-ending spiral of life and death.
There's not much openness to like figure out what you have to do.
Life is all about the struggle within this cycle.
It's just really...
That is what
rough.
we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive.
You did?
I
You launched
must
a
look very
suicide
silly.
attack?
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
I did get hit. I got
Yes.
hit a million
And
times,
are
Fleck.
those recovered parts of the same
That's where we
design
had to
as
use the
previous
weight of the
ones?
world.
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A
After you
future
got help,
is
I
not
thought I
given
got
to you.
hit.
It is something you must take for yourself.
Is that why is the pod dead if you get hit too many times or something? You didn't get to see what happens when you get hit because you're too pro? No. I mean, when you have all those bullets, like, everyone's a pro at that point because you went from your one little dinky ship to like a freaking
Please respond to this query.
Star Destroyer.
Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
Oh, so that was a real message from a real person, huh? Okay. Oh, it's like that's how Dark Souls is, right? It kind of you put together a message. You can't actually type anything out, which is probably for the best because people could put some pretty bad stuff. How about I bet you're having a tough time right now. But everything will be fine. And I'm just gonna put my actual country.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any
You're not
interest in
wrong.
helping the weak?
Sure.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
Oh, really? I mean, I'm done with the game, right? So I guess that's up to me, right? Because, or else we did all the main routes, yeah? Wasn't one of the routes in one of the routes in Replicant, you deleted all your save data? All the ships represented someone else's save data. Alright, sure. I guess
The person
we'll
you
do that
save
then.
will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you
Guess that's
still
true.
wish to help?
Oh.
You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select. but
We didn't
they
even
will
get a
no
try
longer be
debug
available
mode.
to you. Do you still wish to help?
If they get hit, it says player's name data was lost. I think I got hit though. I swear I got hit at least once. But I might have been too focused on the shooting. Sure.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
Sure.
And you are truly, truly sure. Very well. In exchange for all of your data,
And then I won't be
convey your
tempted
will
to try
this
to do it
world.
again on one ship, which is probably the healthier option for my brain. You're right, I remember seeing something just like this when I was watching a playthrough of the other route. I'm sorry, in Replicant. I was watching a playthrough of one of the routes and they delete everything. So I guess they brought that here as well. Oh no, all of our fish. Oh no, the tooth pod skills. This probably is more devastating for people who actually like figure out their upgrades more properly than I did and customize their stuff better. Oh, they deleted every save file too, damn. That's rough. Well, if it's really gone, if they really deleted everything,
all of your data has been deleted.
yeah, then if anything, that just any possibility that I might have had to try to get every route is just they've made that decision for me.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
So what happens if you say no? Is there a different ending or is that it? I like the idea of your save file being deleted, as it's such a great example of finality, and I know like death is like a big thing in these games and it's just a strong game. At the same time, I don't know how I feel about it being in a game that took me 30 hours to do the main story, and there's a lot of extra stuff and there's a lot of other things. I'm not a big fan of I don't think I like it applied to this game, ironically. I feel like it would be better suited to other types of games, if that makes sense. I guess I didn't have to do that, but at the same time, what if it's your first time playing and you don't think they're actually going to do it? I mean, if Mr. Rossetti has taught us anything, usually when a game threatens to delete all your data, they're not actually going to do it. If you say no, there's no consequences, you just go back to the title screen. Okay. Yep, and it's really gone. So I guess that officially concludes my playthrough of Automata. I don't think you get this fancy title screen. Is there anything different about it? What's different about it? The samurai sword? Was that always there? Look, they gotta make it stand out more if they want me to notice a difference. I'm sorry. But there was a sword at the end of one of the endings, right? So that's probably what that is. Is that the sword that 2B's memories, data is inside of, actually? I'm just guessing. I don't know if I was supposed to know that. Previously, it was Emil's lunar tier garden. I didn't know Emil had a lunar tier garden. But that's cute. B's memory stick sword. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, well, I guess that's it. That's the end of Nier Automata. All my save files deleted, so I could just send the game back tomorrow morning. There's no reason to hang on to it anymore, because anything that I might have possibly been interested in trying to do, I can't do now. Which, for me, it's fine, because they kind of made that decision for me. I'm not tempted to go back and try to do the credit thing again by myself. I'm not tempted to try to go find where Emil lives, because he kept bringing it up and fact said there's an Emil side thing. And that's fine. I don't have to do it. I kind of said my thoughts, I think, at the end of the last stream. I actually like Nier Replicant better overall, because I thought the story was more interesting, and I felt I liked the characters more. And it's not like necessarily dislike the characters in this. They just didn't stand out as much to me as being unique, interesting characters as they did in Replicant. Especially when you get to read like the text stories on them. I mean, Brother Nier and Yona aren't that interesting, but everyone else, like all the like Emil and Kaine and Vice. But the concept is interesting too, just the whole idea of what Project Gestalt was and what the replicants were and what the shades were. That was a really, really interesting idea. I like that. Automata, the story's fine and there's interesting parts of it and there's really cool ideas, but it didn't, to me, didn't stand out as much as Replicant. So I thought that Automata was, I was hoping that Automata was kind of going to be a step up from Replicant and it was going to have more positives for me than Replicant did, so I was going to end up liking it more. But I don't think for me it did. For the routes A and B, I would say the gameplay was probably better and it had more stuff to it that I liked. But when I got into Route C, it did start getting really grindy. I guess because I was underleveled, but at the same time I didn't have that problem with Replicant, so I think it's fair to bring that up. Yeah, I don't know what else to add really. It was a fun game. I would even say that I would, like if I was to rate the game, I would probably rate it about it equally as Replicant. It's just the fact that I like Replicant's story and characters more that personally it's higher up for me. So I don't know. I would be curious to maybe play another game by the same devs and Yokotaro directing and all that. I'm not like hugely fanatical of the series, but I do appreciate a lot of things about it. I guess that's what I could say. I don't know. There's a lot in it. It has a lot. It has a lot going against it in terms of what I prefer in games, anyways. Because I'm not someone who likes a ton of upgrades and a ton of weapon choices and a ton of this and a ton of that and lots of open world there's a lot of stuff going against it for me, but I enjoy it overall still. It's still a fun thing. Can you imagine if the Nier gacha makes you delete your save data? That's hilarious. That's actually really hilarious. So, I need to figure out what I'm going to be playing now, because I don't plan on playing Travis Strikes again until I come back from pet sitting, which will be from the 10th to the 15th. Maybe I'll do Minute, some like smaller one-off games. Oh, maybe I'll do the final Shovel Knight campaign I haven't done yet. Yeah, there's like a few different things we can do. Okay, I think it's good to wrap this up now. Overall interesting game. I did enjoy it. I would have, you know what? I would have liked this and Replicant a lot better if it was like half the length probably. That's probably one of the things I could note, but that's a personal preference. But yep, hope you all have a great night. Hope you have a great weekend. See you guys soon. Peace out. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it.